extraordinary spectacle, Uncle. Fit for an Oriental court.
Amuse you, Dario?
Spectacles always amuse me.
You like my island of Rhodes, even more than your native Greece. After the fatigue of war, I knew you'd like a short stay on the island of peace.
And this perfume, what is it, Uncle?
Roses, my son. Rhodes is also the island of flowers.
And beautiful women, from what I can see.
In Rhodes, even the women have a special fragrance. A mixture made out of sunshine, petals of flowers, the sea.
And flesh.
At my age, that's a superfluous ingredient, Dario.
Designed and built one of the greatest monuments of all time, Carete.
You, Carete, have made it possible for posterity to learn of the strength and power of King Circe. Rhodes now dominates the seas.
Not to the liking of the god.
The monument surely seems to be a threat to their omnipotence.
I assure you both it's not true. I know the gods can only be delighted that a monument so imposing was built in their honor. It is a proud day for the King of Rhodes.
Against Rhodes.
Burn, O fire! May your flame be as eternal as the glory of King Sassy!
Very relaxing, your island of peace.
If only he had talked to us about it. What could he have hoped to do all alone? Poor Rianos. What a great waste.
No, Mirza. Our fight is more important now because of Rianos. The people in Rhodes do not want slavery. This colossus was erected in blood. They worked and labored on it for 10 years because of the whim of a ruler. Our brother hoped he could inspire rebellion.
That's not enough. Our people need supplies and arms. Not only inspiration.
The Greeks, they'd help us. They'd be happy to aid our cause.
They don't even know our cause exists. There's no help from them.
If only we could talk to someone who might persuade the Greeks to aid us. A man the Greeks respect. A man like that visitor Dario. He's a great warrior in Greece.
I wonder if we dare approach him.
Brothers, if you like, I will go to Dario.
No, Mathis.
We could not appear at court. All 4 of us are too well known as opponents of the regime. I'm sorry, Mathis.
Fiddling with toys.
This might not be a toy at all. The splendor of our court is pleasing, don't you think, to the ambassador of Phoenicia?
He seems to be enjoying it. However, sire, your great wealth could propagate ill will, envy.
And you envy me, huh?
I only admire. My profound loyalty to you only permits me one emotion, that of great admiration.
out that you people know how to amuse yourselves. I think my mother was right when she said this island was a wonderful place.
Your mother knows Rhodes?
She was born here, Diala.
It's surprising that a stranger admires the island as you do.
Oh, I'm only half a stranger. I already know quite a few people here. Take that man over there, for instance. He's been staring at me ever since the celebration began.
There's so little opportunity to stare at great heroes here.
Nectar of the Euphrates, an offering from your humble palace servant.
I think you ought to reward these people. Let us allow him the first drink in gratitude for such devotion. My boy, you drink it.
Drink or you'll be beheaded.
Somehow I've lost my desire for wine.
No need to do without wine, Dario. Just never be the first one to drink.
Have the assassin taken away.
You seem to know Rhodes well. Tell me something. Is this a celebration or a massacre?
It's not our affair. I'm not concerned.
Well, I think we ought to watch out.
You must be used to death.
The second one day is too many in time of peace, I think.
I want to forget it.
Shall we go outside?
Noble sir, when may I speak to you?
I'm quite busy right now. Tomorrow, if you wish. It's beautiful. A marvelous garden. Of course, the enchantment of nature is always enhanced by the presence of a lovely lady.
Now you sound like a poet. I shall have to be quite careful.
No more so than you are now. You avoid my eye.
There.
What? You mean you haven't already succumbed to my look?
Do all girls find you so irresistible?
Not all of them. With some of them, I commit the same error.
What?
Well, with some, I waste too much time.
Diala!
Diala. Diala. Dynasty is here. Diala?
Dario?
Cleo. Nestor. Geryon. No name here. Artidorus. Philomena.
Dario.
Pardon me, was that you?
Have you forgotten me already?
Well, I followed you here. Isn't that enough? Perhaps you need more proof of my ardor. Why'd you bring me here?
To be alone with you, to speak. I command you to say something beautiful.
Being so close to you, I've lost my voice, even my breath.
Then you shouldn't stay here.
Your cheek is fresh as a morning dew. Your ear, a flower about to bud.
And my lips?
Your lips. Yala!
I'm sure you'll find some good company in there.
Good company indeed.
proposal as it is offered does appeal to me. As the Phoenician ambassador states, it would mean Rhodes and Phoenicia would control the sea.
But will not Greece protest an alliance between us and their enemy, Phoenicia?
Yes, naturally.
And we have always been a friend to Greece.
I think I should consider Rhodes before I think of Greece. The colossus in our harbor makes us the strongest port in the Mediterranean, for the simple reason that it provides an impregnable harbor for our own ships and the ships of our friends, beginning naturally with Phoenicia.
Imagine the surprise of the Greeks when their ships are regularly plundered by the Phoenicians, who then take refuge in Rhodes.
What makes you think the Greeks don't already suspect us? Please.
I was hoping this doorway would reveal the secrets of this labyrinth.
Can you explain how you got into it, Dario?
Got in? Well, more exactly, I fell in. I was standing, leaning against the wall. Suddenly, the wall turned around. And there I was on the other side of the wall. Well, that is, I was on this side. I was chasing a girl.
I pray your pursuit be continued, Dario.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I hope you'll accept my apologies.
Do you think that young Greek meant to spy on us?
It's likely. However, no need to be alarmed. I had foreseen something like this. So much tension exists on Rhodes, I thought it wise to issue an order that no one be allowed to leave the island, especially a soldier of Greece. Now, shall we proceed?
Yes, by all means. Proceed.
Your island, from this point on to the other side, is impregnable. The only spot accessible is your harbor. Our Phoenician ships loaded with Greek booty will be able to take refuge there. The colossus pours out molten lead on those who might pursue us here. Your island, in its enviable position in the middle of the sea, is more precious than gold. We Phoenicians are more than happy to split the booty in half.
Do you mean that?
Good counsel, Zena. In order to accept, I must make this one condition. The port is open to no more than 3 Phoenician ships at one time, and no more than 200 men are to enter.
We would not want the Mediterranean powers to misinterpret the intentions of this pact. They must not think we are ruled by Phoenicia.
I accept. May this project benefit both you and my king.
Theo. Well, did you speak to Dario?
No. He was too concerned with a woman tonight. I'll try again. I'll try again in the morning.
No. We must see him tonight. We'll get to him somehow, Theo. Now you must go. You've risked enough already.
But...
Go, hurry.
Careti and his daughter are Greeks, aren't they?
Oh, he and Diala are from Lydia.
I thought only a Greek mind could have created such a beautiful work of art.
Oh, you mean the colossus? These awful storms. I've lived on this island all my life. You'd think I would have got used to them by now.
Are you afraid of thunder?
My dear nephew, you don't know what a storm on this island can mean. It can bring havoc from one moment to the next. Here we're at the center of the sea. Rhodes is at the mercy of the elements, my boy.
I've always found the best remedy for thunder is to sleep.
I suppose you're right. Well, thanks to my architect, my room is better protected than most. Oh.
As you say, sleep is indeed the remedy. However, there are times when sleep must be helped along. Now the end of the world could come and I wouldn't even hear it. I imagine soldiering is not a simple job, especially when you have to play the hero all day.
I don't play the hero. In fact, talking about this thunder, I owe a debt of gratitude to lightning. It was at the Battle of Ipses where I surprised Callimachos, just because he'd been stunned by a bolt of lightning that had struck nearby. I shall never forget the look on his face when with one arm I squeezed it home.
All right, let's go. Right now.
Who are you? What do you want?
We must speak to you. It's extremely important.
Well, talk then.
No, not here.
We have no wish to harm you, Dario.
Come with us. You have no choice.
We never meant to fight you, but you forced us to fight.
It looks like we'll have to carry him back with us. Quickly, there's no time to lose. Someone must have seen us. No, let's go. Come.
Dario. Dario. Dario.
What happened?
So Rhodes is the island of peace. Well, I prefer war. Excuse me. Who are they?
Your Macedonian slaves furnished to us by the Phoenicians. King Circe probably needs the poor devils as laborers to build more monuments to his pride.
Him?
I'm looking for passage to Athens.
Under orders of the king, no one may sail from Rhodes.
But I have to get back home.
No sailings are allowed unless properly authorized.
What if one were willing to pay double the price?
I don't think you heard me. No one sails.
Thank you.
Let's go.
You stay here.
No, I should go.
I must approach Dario alone. A woman averts suspicion.
Gather around, my dear friends of Rome. You who have been so kind to me, a humble stranger, will now be rewarded with handsome sight. Since I have newly arrived from the land of the Orient, your heavenly island, I have in my possession the most exquisite, yet the rarest, jewels, the sacred birds from the temples of Persia.
Bird you see now is as precious, my friends, as a pearl or a ruby. It has a beak that is as hard as the best iron. Yet it is as gentle as a lamb, faithful as a dog.
And since your humble servant has already trained these magnificent birds for you, they will act as guardians of your home. Evil spirits, nay, even mice,
Are you looking for someone?
I see I wasn't too subtle.
Well, in fact, I was following you. Now what shall we do?
I can grant your most secret desire.
Oh? Which one?
I know you wish to arrange passage from Rhodes. I saw you at the pier attempting to obtain this passage. I know men who own a good vessel.
And the price?
Taking a small risk. You'll go?
I'd rather not risk if possible. I can get help through the court. I'm a stranger here.
Let us hope. If you find you're wasting your time, go to the pier and look for a torch. A man will be there as your guide. Good day. And good luck.
One moment.
Now I must go.
If you succeed in developing this new weapon of yours, Coretti, we shall be invincible.
No one is ever that. Our ancestors, with their stone axes, also believed they were invincible. We are nothing but sand. A good-sized wave can still threaten to destroy us. Our footprints are temporary.
The colossus will stand. Your genius will, too.
Somehow I feel I've created nothing.
Rhodes is certainly proud. Especially Diala. She's proud to call herself your daughter.
She's proud, I'm sure. Proud of the money and honor she enjoys as a result of my inventions.
What are you saying?
When her mother died, I brought her to my house and took care of her as if she were mine. I tried to the best of my ability, but I know I won't succeed, even though you think I can accomplish anything in producing blood ties that do not exist.
Dario, I pray your youth and good spirits can dispel Coretti's depression.
A little while ago, I was prevented from leaving Rhodes. Why?
Well, I only thought I should further extend our hospitality to you.
Hospitality is not a prison.
At this time, it's impossible to grant you a permit to leave here. You shall have to stay in Rhodes.
Very well. I'll do it my own way.
Dario. The conquering hero honors us with a visit.
The visit is over, and so is my interest in Rhodes.
Is it that your visit was too dull for you? I bore you?
On the contrary, my visit was brief but exciting.
It's awful, but I love to play jokes on men. I beg you to forgive it.
You don't think I'm leaving Rhodes just because you forced me to explore the underground passages of the palace, do you? No. It's just that I'm anxious to breathe the air of my own country.
But you can't leave the island.
Mm-hmm. So they say.
I have been waiting a long time for you. Follow me. This is the ship. Go down.
Welcome aboard my ship.
Thank you. When do we sail?
Just as soon as I assemble my men, I'll cast off.
Who's there? Who are you?
Just a woman. Don't be afraid. It must get lonesome here.
Who are you looking for?
A guard. To keep me company tonight. Send them the signal. Not too loud.
There it is, the second one.
Row.
Let's hope their soldiers sleep well. You've spoken to Dario? No. When we get out to sea, I'll speak to him then.
Slow.
Pull in the oars. Quickly. Over the side! Jump, men. In you go. Jump in, now.
Now I know why you were in a hurry to sail back to your homeland. This document. You wanted to deliver this document.
What is it?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. It's useless, Dario, to go on pretending. Our enemies in Rhodes, a small and vicious band bent on opposing the lawful government, are looking for foreign aid to bolster their cause. They hired you to bring these lies to Greece. They'd like the Greeks to help them unleash a civil war on the island of Rhodes. This treason shall not go unpunished.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was only trying to get back to Athens.
The most astonishing slanders appear in this document, Dario. It seems we're totally corrupt. We're criminals. It also states that we're plotting against Greece with Phoenicia. What's more, you, Dario, are specifically named as their representative. I hardly need more proof of your treachery.
And I tell you, I had nothing to do with this whole affair.
You know, your own accomplices may not agree with you. recognize your friends. You know who they are?
The sailors from the boat.
I think you could be a bit more specific. Tell me you don't know who this is. Surely you recognize him.
I don't know him.
He also, in his way, is a man of the nobility. Peleocles, eldest brother of a family which dares pretend to the throne of Rhodes. This man is the leader of traitors, and it's apparent that you have joined his ranks.
The Athenian is innocent. He's never seen any of us before. He knows nothing.
I want to know only one thing. And you'll tell me gladly before I'm through with you. Tell me where the rest of your men are hiding.
You'll learn nothing.
The bell. Vibrations, if continued, would shatter his eardrums. However, I don't want him deaf just yet. Pull it up.
Arouse him, guard.
I command you to talk.
I'll get him to talk.
No, it's a waste of time to try to get anything out of these jackals. See that they're all kept in chains while I go and prepare for their execution.
Another boatload of slaves. Circe must have great plans for Rhodes.
Something strange here. Even Circe could not find use for so many slaves.
You go back, Mirta.
You're planning to stay here?
I'm going to follow those slaves and see where they're taken. Perhaps they'll be put in whatever prison they're holding our brothers.
That's not very likely.
We've tried everything else. I've got to go. I might even find Dari.
Just try to find our brothers, Mathis.
Warm greetings, Sidione. I hoped you would lead our soldiers from Phoenicia. Sidione will take his orders from you alone. He is one of the bravest of our Phoenician officers.
And an actor as well, the way he winced under my whip, as if the pain were unbearable.
The pain was certainly real enough, Maor. You must admit you were whipping me with all the strength you had. Noble sire, I would deem it the greatest of honors if you would order me to kill King Circe myself.
Your enthusiasm is commendable, Sidione. However, we must all be patient. With your help, the throne of Rhodes will soon be mine.
Let Circe take comfort while he can in the impregnability of his island.
For the conquerors of his colossus have arrived, masquerading as slaves.
Only when the deed is done will it be the time to rejoice. Here are your initial orders. You will repair to your quarters beneath this temple until it is time to strike. I shall instruct Sidione as to all military details, and after Circe's downfall, you shall know the extent of my gratitude.
Follow me!
Your brothers and all captured rebels are going to be sacrificed to Baal this very day.
guards. You wait here. I managed to talk with the king. It's up to you now to save your life.
What would I have to do?
You must tell them where the rest of the rebels are. Tell them everything you know.
I know nothing. I told Thar that. And I have something else to say. Even if I did know, I wouldn't speak.
But why? By now you must have realized they're common bandits. Why die for them?
I think it's pretty obvious who the bandits are.
But you could go free. Oh, Dario, I don't want you to die.
Goodbye, Liala.
Before they send reinforcements. Back to the caves of the Stone Desert. Come!
Uncle. Yes, I'm in this as deep as you. Hurry up, Dario. Come.
positive. I tell you, I saw hundreds of Phoenicians. The underground temple was full of them.
Thar obviously is behind this. He's no longer content with the power Circe stupidly bestowed upon him. He wants this beautiful island to sell it to Phoenicia, then he'll be the reigning monarch.
We can't let that happen. Surely there's something we can do.
We don't have enough men to attack them openly.
Do you have a plan?
Yes, I have. To look for a way to enter the colossus.
But the colossus is impregnable. How could we hope to get in?
This is now a fight for survival, men. Rhodes' best soldiers are imprisoned underground. A heavy gate seals the only exit. This gate can only be opened by a control in the colossus. You told me about it.
That's right. I was working in a group that built it to make sure that the installation was kept secret. Those who worked on it were thrown into the fire so they would not be able to talk about it. But I got away.
So the control is there. If we're lucky, we'll locate it, and what's more important, open the gate. Once we release the prisoners, they can help us to attack Thar. You approve?
Six of us should be able to do it. Let's say tomorrow. I want each man to pick one.
That's suicide. Colossus is a huge trap. Every detail has been studied for years to make it impregnable. How can you hope to break into it with a handful of men?
Do you have a better suggestion? We must try this or it will be all over. All of us here feel the same, and we all understand the greatness of the risk.
Without any hope of coming out alive?
We'll see. To bring peace to our people is worth more than the lives of 6 men.
I was sure you'd left Rhodes. You shouldn't be here. Don't you have the sense to realize you're in danger?
Who would look for me here at this time of night?
You certainly don't seem to lack courage. You'll have to explain. What is it? You act so foolishly just out of a desire to see me.
Diala, I must see your father. It's very important.
Important? What is it, Dario?
To save Rhodes. Thar is a traitor. He's hidden a small army of Phoenician soldiers in the temple of Baal.
Impossible. You must be wrong. How could the Phoenicians enter the harbor?
Thar is a very shrewd man. Those Macedonian slaves that arrived here recently were soldiers in disguise.
But he couldn't.
Unfortunately, it's true. We can still be in time to stop him.
What do you want with Father? The poor man couldn't be of any help.
Your father's the only one who knows the secrets of the colossus. With his help, we can turn the tide against Thar.
Father's been spending nights at the colossus working on some new invention.
Well, can you get word to him? I must speak to him.
Don't worry, I'll bring you to see Father. Without me, you'd probably get caught. So we'll go together.
That might be dangerous for you.
I thought you said this was to save Rhodes. Dario, everything will be all right.
You will leave me if anything goes wrong. The only thing I ask of you is, in case of danger, warn Poliocles. You'll find him in the caves of the Stone Desert.
I will. Now you go.
I'll come back.
Dario. Dario. Here is the first control room.
Amazing. What is all this complicated machinery used for?
In a word, for the protection of Rhodes. Stop! You mustn't touch this. It controls the door to the prisons.
Your little visit is quite a surprise, Athenian, but I'm delighted you came. Watch out.
He managed to elude us. He jumped into the water.
You fools. Why does this Athenian outwit all our men?
You are right to be angry, Diala, but the day has not been unprofitable after all. The Athenian will not live long, nor will his newfound friends. Your bringing him here was a magnificent idea, Diala. I'm sure he suspected nothing.
I was afraid he would get to speak to Father. Sentimental Father, I know he would have helped the Athenian.
In a short time, Rhodes will be in our hands, Diala. There will be no more obstacles in our way.
No, there is still one obstacle left. Yes, this deluded old man labored so that it might benefit all humanity. I thought I was working for the freedom of the people, not their enslavement. But you're planning to betray Rhodes, and I thank the gods I have found out in time to stop you.
It was inevitable. Now, with his death, Rhodes is ours to conquer.
Mirta.
You must be so proud of what you've done to us. They were very efficient.
What do you mean?
Thanks to your information, Thar's soldiers were able to take us by surprise and completely wipe us out. They took Peleocles and your uncle Asipos. They took all our best soldiers. They'll hold the execution tonight so you can watch my brothers killed.
But you don't think
We don't think, we know. You were the traitor. You told Thar precisely where our camp was. Mirta saw you in Rhodes last night at Dialis. But now we'll play your way.
Mathis.
Everything is ready, sire.
Terrible danger hangs over your homes and over your children. A group of traitors has delivered the island to a foreign power. Hundreds and hundreds of Phoenician soldiers are in the city, awaiting the order to attack.
I forbid you to go on, Athenian. I forbid you.
Be careful, Circe. The treason was prepared in your own palace. The colossus you built is now a nest for the traitors. And they're waiting to overthrow the throne, to enrich themselves with the treasures of Rhodes, and impose a reign of terror.
May the gods mete out to you a horrible death for...
Over there.
Stop! Stop! What are you going to do without arms? You'll all be killed. But the people are with us.
We need trained men. There's 1,000 of our men under the colossus in the prison caves. If we free them, we still have a chance.
Oh, you're all right.
But how do we open this gate?
This way!
There's no time to lose. To the colossus, everyone!
You've done more than your share, Dario. Now you'd better think of safety.
Safety? There is no safety. I'm sure you don't know where the secret entrance is to the colossus. And you don't know where to open the gates to the prison.
Wait. We will approach the prison caves by sea. Dario will get to the control in the colossus that opens the prison gates.
May I go with you?
The signal.
The signal.
Send them the reply immediately. Thar's plan has worked. King Circe is dead.
Splendid. The colossus is in our hands. Thar is about to assume the throne of Rhodes. And right now on the seas, our proud Phoenician fleet rapidly approaches to support his reign. According to my information, the sails of the first ships will appear on the horizon at dawn. Thar, a masterful strategist, has prepared it all. My mission is almost over. I congratulate you, future Queen of Rhodes.
Guard, come with me. Two of you, follow me. The rest of you guard the entrance. Guard, form ranks.
This opens the door to the prison.
Let's go.
Dario, look out!
Get out, men! Get out! Hurry, get out of there, men! Don't move, Athenian. Kill him.
No.
Why wait, Diala?
It'd be too easy for him. And later we'll have more time.
Good. With this, we'll get into the colossus and turn it against our enemies.
What happened to Mathos and Dario?
Forward! Hurry. Tie him up.
It seems your rebel friends wish to visit us. I shall greet them very warmly.
Load the catapults.
Faster! A few more times should do it!
Athenian, that is molten lead for your information.
Let go. Over there! Everyone take cover! Again.
Please. Athos and Dario are up there alone. We must get them out.
No, that would be suicide. Half our men have been wounded already. We'll think of something else. Come.
Your companions are inordinate cowards. They're all running away in terror.
Take the injured and carry them inside.
Please, we've got to go back and try and stop those cursed catapults.
No. We're staying right here. All we can do is wait for them to come out. And put our hope in Mathos and Dario.
The Phoenician ships. The Phoenicians? Where are they? Offshore. Over 1,000. The whole Phoenician fleet. If the wind doesn't change, they'll be here within the hour.
Scipione, you should be proud.
I am proud that our fleet served Rhodes.
Now Rhodes and Phoenicia will be the rulers of the world.
I order you to get back to your posts!
It's steady now. But what if the earthquake begins again?
Attention! Make way. Out of my way. Go out and you'll be killed. Ah!
Look at them run. Imbeciles. They forsake me when I need them most. And you're not afraid? Well, Diala, why don't you forsake me too?
I'll not forsake you, Thar.
I don't dare stay here. They'll kill me. I'll get to the ships. Yes, the ships. They can take me to Phoenicia.
Killing me makes no sense, Diala. You'd be left all alone. We'd better try to get out of here.
Diala! Diala!
Diala.
There's no pain at all. Bunny, I wanted so much. But I'd die without getting anything.
I'll find some help. I'll get you out of here.
I never thought I'd see you again.
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Oh, no. The gods were with me, Dario. Oh, not even an earthquake prevents you from courting a woman.
My dear uncle, she's not just a woman, she's my woman.
Congratulations, Dario. Will you take her to live in Athens?
No, we're staying in Rhodes.
In Rhodes?
Yes, there's a lot of work to be done. After all, this is the island of peace.